A lot of people ask, why did I stop selling on Amazon and eBay? Because it seems like you had hundreds of boxes in the front of your store, and you had a lot of people learning about you and buying from you because you used Amazon and eBay. And I'm going to explain from top to bottom the reasons. The first are, you have a lower class of human being as your customer. Here is a customer who purchased the screen. This is the part that he needed. This is the part that he bought. This is what he did to the part that he bought so that it would maybe work like the one that he needed. And surprise, surprise, it did not work at all and will never work again. Now, what this guy did is he returned it and said that it was shipping damage. Now, what kind of fucking idiot do you have to think that I am to believe that this was done in shipping? If a screen is cracked and stepped on, that's shipping damage. If a screen doesn't work, but it doesn't look damaged, that could conceivably be shipping damage. But when you need a screen that has the PC board at the top side with the connector on the right, and you get a screen with the PC board on the bottom with the connector on the left, and you cut this with an X-Acto knife, and then you readhese it to the other side, turned around so that it looks exactly like the part that you needed. I don't think that a little garden gnome at the fucking post office snuck into your package and cut this shit and put it on the other side because they knew you needed a screen with the connector on that side. Call me crazy, call me paranoid, but I think that you're some stupid fucking inbred that's full of shit that can't read the instructions and pick out the right screen. And the only person who's going to be stupider than you is the fucking idiot that works at Amazon that believes the customer who said that that was shipping damage. Now, you may wonder, why is it that they can get away with that? The reason is because when you use eBay or Amazon or any one of these systems, you're not dealing with real e-commerce. You're dealing with Play School e-commerce. You're dealing with Fisher-Price e-commerce. You're dealing with a lower grade of e-commerce that's made for any fucking idiot that opens a store. But just because anybody can open a store on Amazon or eBay, you have to deal with the fact that anybody can sell to people. And the way that they do that is by creating policies that benefit the customer regardless of how stupid they are. And I don't feel like selling on that kind of environment. I don't want to sell to people that use free shipping and live in Alaska and want to know why it took more than 2 days. I don't want to sell to people that wonder why there is no 5-year warranty. I don't want to sell to people that buy a black screen and then tell me that they needed a white one and that they say the product is not as described. Again, I'm not even talking about when we fuck up. I'm talking about when they are idiots. And I have noticed, and I have blogged about this for 2 years, that the lowest form of customer is typically a customer that has been found on Amazon or eBay. The second point that I would like to make is that when you purchase a product from Amazon or eBay, you're typically not searching for a specific seller. You will go for whoever is best matched, or if you're a cheapskate, you may go by lowest price. And when people search by lowest price or best match, they're not searching for you. They're not searching for your product. They're searching for whatever Amazon or eBay declares to be the best at that time. These people will click the first result regardless of how expensive it is. I have experimented when I've had products that were at the top and just tripled their price and made the listing sound retarded and have typos in it for no reason. And people were buying a part for $189 that should have been $60. And then they search by lowest price. I have done experiments here too. I put in the product description, this product is a piece of crap. It looks like crap. This screen will be blue and when you touch it, it will look fucked up. And people were buying it in droves because it was the lowest price. Whereas when people go to a website, they're typically doing a little bit of research. They're looking into the vendor. They're going to be a return customer of this vendor. You don't get that on eBay and Amazon. You are renting your success. You don't own your success and you don't own your brand. You are renting it from Amazon or eBay. And regardless of whether you have 400, 800, 1,200 sales a day, if you close that store and open a website tomorrow, you'll be back to 3 or 5 sales because you do not have that success and that brand name that comes from actually owning your business. If I were to give one suggestion to a small business owner selling on eBay or Amazon right now, it would be focus on your retail store. Focus on your private invoice customers that call you and want to make large orders specifically. And focus on your own website. Focus on owning your success instead of renting it from other companies. The third reason is price competition. There are a lot of companies that sell products cheaper on eBay than they do on their own website, even though you have to pay a 6 to 10% fee between eBay and PayPal to sell on eBay. this doesn't make sense. Why would you not only charge a lower price on eBay, but also have a higher fee? And the reason is that the price competition on eBay over the past 5 to 6 years in particular industries has gotten crazy. There are more and more companies that sell products cheaper on eBay than they do to their own private invoice customers. One of my employees right now we used to work at a company that would buy directly from the vendor, meaning they paid cash, there was no fees, there was no shipping, no anything, and they were actually being charged more money than they were on eBay. And the excuse that the company gave was, when we sell on eBay, we make no money. And this is the truth, God's honest truth. They said, when we sell that part on eBay, we make 50 cents. And I got myself into the same rut because I wanted to keep selling on eBay. I didn't want to lose that customer base. I was so scared of losing all those sales per day that I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that I wasn't even making any money off of it. So I would watch I was there watching 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 boxes going out the door a day, making $300, $400 off it, and paying the staff to pack those boxes, and paying the customer service representative, and paying with anything that went wrong with these products. And I eventually reached a point where I realized I must be out of my goddamn mind. Because I can sell this part to customers who are not going to break the shit, who are not going to fucking cut the thing in little pieces and then mail it back to me like the bitches that they are, and not make 50 cents dealing with that crap. It doesn't make sense to sell on a marketplace where you have to pay a fee for the right to be in a price war with 1,500 other people that are competing based solely on price and not on quality.